And now, welcome to 7 Questions with Emmy.
Brought to you by Timberline Home, whose showroom in Idaho Falls is waiting for you to explore. Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. Today I'm super excited to be talking with Ethan Slater. You may recognize him because he's a Tony-nominated actor and he played SpongeBob in the SpongeBob musical on Broadway. And today I'm going to be talking with him about his new movie, Wicked. He plays Bach in Wicked, a Munchkin boy. So let's just get into it. Hi, Ethan.
Hey, Emmy. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
Okay, what was it like being Bach in Wicked?
It was so fun and such a dream come true. I love Bach so much. He's like the sweet munchkin who is looking for friends. He's looking for friendship and community. And he maybe like stumbles and trips along the way to finding it, but I love his good intention and his heart.
How did your career on Broadway help you prepare for this film?
I think that working on Broadway helped in a lot of ways. When you're working on a show on Broadway, you have to really have the character go through a big arc and change from beginning to end, and you do it night after night after night. And so it takes a lot of stamina. You know, you have to do the whole show, whether it's 2 hours or 3 hours. And I think that really taught me how to sort of dive in and like be my character in a really intense way, especially when I was playing someone like SpongeBob, which was my first show on Broadway. And then coming to do it on film, it's a different kind of stamina because you take 2 or 3 days to work on one moment and you try to like really get it right. And so you have to be able to sort of dive in a different kind of way. But I think that I learned a lot by doing the big arc show first and then diving into each individual moment.
I've seen the film, but for people who haven't, can you describe what Bach is like?
Yeah, Bach he's a munchkin, which means he has red curly hair and freckles and brown eyes, like all other munchkins do. He is totally in love with Glinda, and she does not feel the same way about him. But Bach, I think, is somebody who is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and looking on the bright side. And in part 1 of Wicked, he and Nessa Rose end up going to a dance together and becoming fast friends.
What was it like filming in England while you were working on Wicked?
I loved filming in England. I'd been there a few times, but I'd never really gotten to live there before. And so I spent almost a year living in England, which was really cool. It was really cool to sort of explore a new place. And it was funny because going to work in Oz, it was like going to like a country I'd never been to. And then sometimes on days off, I would walk around London and it just kind of felt like I was in a different version of Oz.
That's so cool. The and dancing through life was so cool. Were the rotating wheels that you guys danced on real?
They were real. They were really real, and they were so fun. I wanted to be on them constantly, and I tried to convince everyone to like let me do the whole number in that wheel so that I could like climb on the ladders and stuff. But they calmed me down.
Like the hamster and the.
I know, it's so fun. Like rotating around, I would like hold on to it and like let it take me all the way.
What is your favorite Bach line?
What is my favorite Bach line? I think honestly, the line that I'm kind of proud of because because I made it up on the spot is my first line in the movie, which is as soon as Glinda says goodbye to her parents, she says they're gonna miss me so much, and I like peek out to the side and I say, my parents don't even know I left. Which is really sad, but I can't believe it made it in.
Wow, that's so cool. It's like, oh my gosh, that's my moment, right?
Yeah, I know. It's funny to watch it and be like, I remember thinking of that.
Yeah. Do you have any like acting advice for anyone? Any actors watching, I guess?
Any actors watching? It's a good question. I think that you are only as strong as your scene partner. So the best way to ensure that you are doing a better job is to be a generous scene partner so that your scene partner can do a better job. I think obviously monologues are different and there's a whole thing, but often, usually you're acting with somebody else. So being generous and collaborative is the best way to get better.
Thank you so much for talking with me.
Thank you.
And hopefully I can talk to you again when Wicked Part 2 comes out.
I'll see you in a year.
Thanks so much for watching. Remember, new 7 questions and interviews are posted every Thursday. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Love you guys. Bye. 7 Questions with Emmy, brought to you by Timberline Home, whose showroom in Idaho Falls is waiting for you to explore.